Thank you, sir. In case you haven't noticed, we are a nation of coffee drinkers. Seems we can't get enough of this stuff. Us Aussies each drink around 2.5 kilos of coffee a year. Now that's a lot of caffeine. Well, listen up, coffee lovers, because there's a new brew on the block. That's right, get out the way because the humble cuppa has turned trendy. Tea is the new trend. Eugene from Eugenius Cafe is leading the revolution with his tea cafe. But don't expect tea bags or boring Earl Greys. This place is all about enjoying some of the more exotic flavours.
What makes a good tea are what goes into the tea. You have to have good leaves, and it's nice, the whole way of drinking tea with nice cups and beautiful settings and little cakes, you can't beat it.
And if you're worried about image, well, relax, because it's now considered cool to be seen sipping this stuff.
It was a granny's type of drink and young people were drinking their cafe latte, and now it's changing. Tea is coming back. We get a lot of young people come in, they dress up and they enjoy the food that we have, the little cakes and the conversation.
This is called
Sexuality.
sexuality.
You've got taller, Andrew.
All of a sudden, you look a whole lot more attractive, Eugene.
I think I'll stand over here.
Across town at the iconic Windsor Hotel, tea has never really gone out of fashion. This is the perfect place to brush up on my tea etiquette.
Good afternoon, ladies. Thanks for looking after you.
General Manager and CEO David Perry is here to help me get it down to a T. What are some of the do's and don'ts when we're going to have a cup of tea?
If you have sugar, stir the tea without letting the spoon hit the side of the cup.
Wow. What about when you're sipping your tea? Sometimes it's steaming hot. It was slight, wasn't
I
it?
didn't hear anything. I thought it was most acceptable.
Is it inappropriate to dunk the biscuit in the tea?
You're pushing the envelope. Let's put it that way.
Quite often when you're having a delightful cup of tea,
Yes.
and along the way there's been a little bit of spillage, clearly we can't. That's got to be a definite no-no.
Put it this way. I would probably avoid that.
And lastly, of course,
Yes.
when the mixture's there and you haven't got a spoon,
Yes.
to quickly look around and give it the old...
Before you even think about raising your hand, there will be a spoon there.
But what about the coffee drinker? They just mugs or...
No.
No.
Whilst the Windsor has served the finest teas in the country for 130 years, for 20 years, this hotel was called the Grand Coffee Palace.
Right.
So we don't ignore coffee.
Now, let's be honest. You don't get this type of spread with coffee, do you? Old habits die hard.